This is Matt for Into Boxing. Delighted for the first time to be joined by Levi Smith. Levi recently just moved to this gym, Josh Warrington's gym. Before we get into tonight and the sparring, how have you found everything?
I find it's good, very good learning curve, very good. The sparring on here is the best, I think, the best in the country. You've got 2 world champions, there's up and coming lads, you know what I mean? So it's the best in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. You're 3-0 currently so far as a professional.
Yeah,
is it
3-0.
Yeah. How have you found this sort of career so far? What's sort of the biggest sort of learning thing that you've experienced so far?
Biggest learning thing the pros is just steadying everything down. It's just nothing to rush. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, and that's the main thing, you know what I mean?
Is that the hardest thing when you turn over? Because in the amateurs, it does seem a bit rushed. You know, like when you see everyone's like, you're scrapping for points, whereas this, you find it's more methodical and you go in and you can actually pick your shots rather than just sort of dive in and try and get it all sort of over and done with.
Yeah, instead of going in and flat out doing 100 mile an hour, took a load of shots thing, it's like you're going to place the shots, not waste the shots. So I mean, that's the thing what I've learned out in the pros.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everything's steady down, everything's thing. And to be honest with you can steady the pace down, but you're still going at a good pace. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just you're picking your shots. You learn. Do you know what I mean? You learn to you're not rushing in. You're not taking 2 to land 1. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point in this.
Do you think it sort of suits your style a bit more? I know a lot of people said they love turning over because they love that sort of style. Other people are like, I sort of like the hustle of the amateurs. But what's your preference?
My preference is with the pros, not for myself, not there. I like the amateurs. I had a few amateurs not there, but I think with the pros not there myself, I'll learn better. I'll get better with the rounds. I like it better with the rounds up there. I feel like I warm up to it more, and it just all I learn about now. Stepping in, stepping in front, learning with my shots and things and angles and that there, and that's what I'm learning. Thing amateurs you do it, but I feel like it was just a bit rushed.
I'll talk about Sean as a trainer. I know he's told you to say a lot of good things about his looks. You can say that if you want, but you don't have to. What's it like working with him, learning from him? I've seen him tonight. He's very hands-on, showing the technical side of it, how to move, how to step and things like that. How have you found working with him?
Working with him's good, yeah. He's there, you know what I mean? He's picking up on everything, you know what I mean? It's like he's there's every time if you do a mistake like that, he's showing you that what mistakes you've done. You know what I mean? It's like, and also that he's saying that I'm doing good things like that. But there's always something. There's always maybe I'm throwing sloppy jabs, so my hands I'm getting caught, and like my hands are just not wide enough, or things like that. I'm not busy enough. Do you know what I mean? It's just things like that. And listen, he's got his son Josh. He's got Maxie Hughes here. Do you know what I mean? There's Reece Smalls. There's Josh Hargreaves. The lads like Reece is there now, and I think he's probably knocking on the door now for other titles and things. So if he's doing it with them there and they're learning, so do you know what I mean? On the technical side, he's very, very good.
Talk to me about obviously Max here and Josh, and seeing you have a bit of a move around with them. You learn from different things from both of them, but start with Josh. Very good spar, great to watch. What's it been like sparring him, and how did you find it this evening?
Yeah, I thought it was good sparring. I've done plenty of rounds with Josh before. We've done some in the past as well, but it's always good sparring with Josh. Since Josh come here himself and moved here, he's come on leaps and bounds as well. You know what I mean? Just in all the basics as well. Just the basics. He's just come on, and I think that's the foundations of the basics. And he's come on loads, and so sparring him's different again. Do you know what I mean? Very good. Do you know what I mean?
You've got Maxie as well, who's world champion now. He's on sort of a big positive step in his career now, putting together loads of wins. He's seen the ups and downs of boxing, so you'll learn so much from sparring him. What's it been like sparring him? Because he's a southpaw and he's frigging awkward, isn't it? Let's be honest. Talk to me about sparring him, because he's awkward.
I would say Max is probably the awkwardest one in the gym to spar. Do you know what I mean? Just down to him being a southpaw, because he's a southpaw anyway, so once you get in that ring, you're still thinking of foot on the outside, trying not to get caught with his lead hand or his backhand up there. You're trying to think and move and things like that, and just things like that. Then all of a sudden, as in being a southpaw, you got that there in your head. Then all of a sudden, Amazon technically as well. And if you miss, or when he's countering you and things like that as well, you're thinking because he's letting you have it. Pain, you know what I mean? He's strong as well.
Josh obviously last time out went and got his world title back. Who would you like to see Josh in with next? A lot of talk about Lee Wood. That'd be a great fight, whether it's done in Nottingham or Leeds. We don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, Michael Conlan's fighting in Belfast. Navarrete's in America. What would you like to see Josh do next?
I think the plan would be for Josh to unify. So the IBF and the WBA would be the best thing to unify, I think. And obviously, if it's going to be, well, you got your two champions there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's either Leeds or it's Nottingham. But Josh is the bigger ticket seller, so it's got to be in Leeds.
Yeah.
It will be in Leeds anyway. But if it's going to be anywhere else, like somewhere neutral, it would have to be in London or something, wouldn't it?
Or in Manchester.
Or Manchester, it's in the middle, isn't it? So
Yeah.
for them, so.
Just ask your opinion on a couple of fights. There's a big fight that hopefully will get made this year in Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Talk to me about that fight. Everyone's saying that it has to get made this year. If it gets made, who do you pick? Who do you have in that fight? Everyone always gets torn and people change their minds, but from you, someone who's professional in the game now, who takes it?
I'd want. I think Errol Spence. He's got all the artillery, isn't he? In his weapon bank. So, but I don't know. I think he when it comes to the crunch though, with Terence Crawford, I should say, he's got a lot of, you know what I mean. He changes his stance and things. But Errol Spence, he can dig down when it comes to the crunch. I mean, he's been in more hard situations than Terence has. But I don't know. It's a hard one. My personal opinion, I think I'm going to go with Terence.
Interesting. Anthony Joshua, Oleksandr Usyk rematch coming up. A lot of variables. We know what happened the first fight. Anthony Joshua's just got a new trainer in Robert Garcia. Yeah. Excellent trainer, done wonders with Mikey Garcia, a number of fighters. Talk to me about that fight. Can AJ overturn what happened in the first fight? If
he's going to have to overturn that, there, he's just going to have to use his height and his size, show that he's at heavyweight, and show him that Usyk belongs in the cruiserweight category, not in the heavyweight category. Yeah. That's what he's going to have to do, but I don't think he does beat him again.
You don't?
No, I think Usyk beats him.
If Fury comes out of retirement and fights either one of them, talk about him versus Joshua.
If it was Joshua and Fury, I'd say it'd be Fury, probably same thing what he done with Dillian White.
Yeah, and if it's Usyk, a lot of people, I think Eddie Hearns recently said Tyson didn't want to fight Usyk. So if them two did fight, what do you see? Because a lot of people saying Fury would just be too big for him, but people are also saying he's just too slick as Usyk. What's your opinion on that?
Usyk is a technical boxer, but the thing is though, you're dealing with a bigger, awkward man, and the thing is though with Tyson, is he can box, but look when he done with Deontay Wilder. Yeah. He comes straight out on the front foot. It was front foot boxing. Yeah. He was there. You know what I mean? And he showed his weight. So if he's coming in 19.5 stone, 19 stone, or 18 stone, and what's Usyk coming in 17.5, 18? I don't know. But he's not that. He doesn't look it. Yeah. Like compared to him, so I think he just keeps fingering the jab, and Usyk's got a lot. It's a big, awkward target, and he's tough as well. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just say Tyson.
I think it's some great fights that can be made, but hopefully we get to see these fights no matter what happens. Let's talk about you again. When are you next back out? Obviously, I know you've had 3 fights. Have you got a date? Do you know when you're set to go out?
As far as I know yet, it's nothing's exactly pen to paper yet, but I think I should be out maybe in October time.
October?
Yeah, October time. Not exactly sure yet.
No worries. Well, look, Levi, thanks for talking to Into Boxing. Give a shout out to all your social medias. I know I've just been on your Instagram. Yeah. You need to sort that profile picture. You get it changed. But yeah, give us your social media plugs, and people will be able to follow you on. Yeah, social media and Instagram, it's Levi Smith _20. Facebook's Levi Smith New, and my Snapchat. I've got my Snapchat name, but I'll have to get that back on. I'll have to sort that out. Are you on Twitter? No, I'm not on Twitter. Snapchat's not on, but they're the main things, is Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. So if you can catch me on anything on any of them too, that's the main ones. Yeah, keep an eye on him, guys. Anyone wants to sponsor him, feel free to come down to this gym and have a word with him, and I'm sure he'll be interested. So look, Levi, thanks for talking to Into Boxing, and yeah, probably see you again. Are you in on Wednesday? I'll be on Wednesday, yeah. I think I'm back Wednesday, so I'll see you Wednesday. Thank you very much, bud. Cheers. Thank you.